Hello everyone, I'm pleased to welcome you on my talk here from community to enterprise for photovoltaic business. But first of all, I give you the QR code. You can put in your questions and afterwards I will answer them. So I give you a few seconds. Okay. So let's get started with the agenda. First of all, introduction and our business in photovoltaics, the digitalization of photovoltaic sales with Odoo. I give you a little bit input of our sales process. Afterwards, the showcasing the situation with the Odoo community and the difference to enterprise. I will give you some facts about. First, we had the community, afterwards we switched to enterprise, and there are some differences you might have to know. Then we will go to elaborating on the new situation after moving to enterprise, and the collaboration with our implementation partner, Samsung IT. Afterwards, we will have a look to the enterprise and the SH. They are, of course, the premium products of Odoo. Are they worth it? And I will give you a conclusion about them and an outlook. So, before we go into the introduction, I will show you two slides about the PV global industry. There is a lot of rising between the years 2020 and 24, so you can imagine how big this business is growing all over the world at the moment, and it's a really big business. I heard today there is a showcase from Odoo as well in their products for partners and for their clients. And if we go a little bit deeper into the German market, you will see this chart is in German, but on the topic there is standing all households, and you can see the PV plant. This is the first row. Almost 14% of all households are having already a PV plant, or around about 5% are planning to get a PV plant. And this is more than all the other renewable energies, maybe the solar thermal systems, an e-car or a heating pump. So they are all very common at the moment. They are rising up, but the PV plant is definitely mostly in Germany. I don't have a lot of data from the other countries, but in Germany it's our local market. It's really rising up. So let's dive into the introduction. I don't told you, my name is Daniel Fetzer. I'm the Director Commercial, 42 years, and my core competences are the experience in sales and services, and I got a long-term experience in products that require a lot of explanation. Maybe you know, or maybe you can imagine, a PV plant is a really technical implementation installing into a household or into a big company, so it needs a lot of explanation. And therefore, we as well have a director. This is my colleague, Rainer. He's as well the CEO and managing director. He's the technical brain of our company. And there is one specialty. His first built solar roof is now 21 years ago. It's a really long time. It was the beginning of this industry, so we can provide a really good technical basis in our company. Let's have a look to our team. Really nice team, good mood. Last Christmas event, I want to show you some emotions. It's really interesting to see that, I think. And afterwards, I will give you some key figures. At the moment, we have 35 employees. We are growing, but we are using as well a lot of subcontractors. They are at the moment around about 50. And today it was really nice to hear from Fabien that there are some more development in the subcontracting things in Odoo, so maybe we can use it as soon as possible. We are building up 500 PV plants, and that you can imagine these are roundabout, depends on how big the plants are. These are 35,000 PV panels to mount on the roofs. So it's a lot to organize, and it's good that we found the Odoo software. Our turnover it's around about 20 million this year. So let's have a look to some references. You can see more about our projects. These are some buildings, households, private buildings, and of course we are putting PV panels to agricultural stables, farming buildings. They need and use a lot of electricity for their machines and something like that. So it's really good to do that for farmers as well. Then the industry. This is one specialty, especially of my colleagues in the technical part. They are really good prepared for big projects, more than thousands of kilowatts, which we are putting on the roofs and making the companies, the enterprises really happy because they can use up to 20, 30, 40, sometimes 60% of their electricity energy consumption with their new PV plants. So, and we will have a look to our really new product, Boom. This is, maybe you have seen a lot of carports, but this is a special one. You don't need any underground construction. So this is disrupting this industry because you only have a very heavy basement. You put on plain floor, maybe asphalt, stones or something like that, and from there you can build up the roof. You can put on the PV panels, and of course there's the inverter you can see, and on the left picture you can see the wall boxes in behind. You can charge cars or other electric vehicles. So it's really big product at the moment for big car parking spaces, so they can use these areas for producing energy. Okay, let's dive into Odoo. Odoo at Febe. Currently we are running the version 16. We are using the Enterprise Edition by now. We switched from the community, I tell you later, and we are using the SH. So we are hosting our data as well at Odoo. Let's have a look directly in our screen, in our starting screen. There are not a lot more than the standard apps, because out of the standard apps you can make a lot at first, because you have to introduce it in a row. I think it's better to introduce it in a row than you introduce everything at all in some months. So we don't use it's only to show that we don't use a lot, more than 30, 40, 50 apps by now. We are now 1.5 years in Odoo, and now it's getting more, but you don't need so much in the beginning. So let's have a look to our process in photovoltaic sales with Odoo. It's nothing special. We are using the contact app, the CRM app to follow the leads, and of course there's the sales to make the orders, and if there is an acknowledgement, of course, yeah, the purchase inventory to make the right offers, to order on time, to order with good prices. This is really important. And if there is an order, we are automatically creating a project. And this is one of the biggest things in our company, the project, because all our employees are using the project application. We are collaborating in the project app all together. So it's one database, and everyone can use the project to get from the project to other applications, maybe the accounting, maybe the sales order, maybe the CRM, maybe the inventory or something like that. So this is for us it's a very good and really well developed app, and I have seen these days that there is coming more. So we're really happy to use this in the next time. So of course we use and we have the help desk. We put it integrated into our website. So if there are clients, maybe there's an interruption or something like that, you can be really quick to answer, really quick to solve some problems, issues, something like that. Our customers like it. And we are using, especially the management team, we are using the dashboard to manage, to control, to lead the company. So I can get a lot of key figures out of these apps or the others. So it's nice to have this with more or less one click, to have a look every day. How is it going? Where is something to manage or to control? So it's really important to have this dashboard. Let's have a look at least to the photovoltaic sales with Odoo into the project. You can see in the back, that's not to read, only to have a little bit of look to. There's in a chronological row our tasks, and we are using mostly of our employees are using the Kanban view, so you can put the tasks from one task to another, and maybe it's done or it's in work or in progress or it's not necessary. So it's really good to get a quick overview. Okay, let's look to the differences and the facts about community or enterprise. Maybe this is the reason why you are here. Starting with community. Of course, it's a quick start. It's really cheap. You only have the implementation costs. There's a big difference, not per user. That's the difference to enterprise. We get later there. All the standard function, and sometimes it's more than the standard. In principle, the most application included. And there's one thing you have to be concentrated, because if there is a lot to implement, maybe you can go at the beginning already to the Enterprise Edition. I will give you more facts. So the community overall, there are many reasons why this or that, but for me, it's overall it's good for a small business. Quick installation, quick start, not that expense. And if you're not growing, if you're using it by yourself, and that's okay. And if you use a lot of other or some other IT applications, maybe for accounting, maybe it's enough. It's good to use the Community Edition at first. So let's have a look to the enterprise. What's the difference? As well, it's not a difference, it's as well a quick start, but you need an IT partner, and therefore you get the full selection of the applications. So there is no restrictions. And from Odoo, you get support. That's sometimes in the beginning it's really good to have that support, to understand the Odoo world, and afterwards to get the upgrades. And if you like, you can host your data at SH, so you have only one single source. In enterprise, this is the concrete difference. You get only the mobile usage in enterprise, the full accounting, documents and e-signature, and Studio. Okay, Studio is really nice to use, because that you can make some adjustments. Quick adjustments you can make by your own, or it's not that expensive. And there is one more difference I told already: cost per user. So you pay for each user, maybe you know. So overall, I told already no restrictions, and I think it's definitely necessary if you want to have a complete ERP for doing daily business, for growing, if you have more employees, if you have special things which you want to discuss with the IT partners, you need deep applications, deep processes. Maybe it's better to think about enterprise. And if you're standing on this point and you analyze and think about which one should I choose? So I brought with me 3 questions. You can answer yourself. You can question yourself which applications are required for my business in total. How many users do I have, and which budget? Of course, that's a main point. Which budget and how many I want to invest for. So let's have a look to the elaboration and our partner, Samsa IT. The guys are here at the moment. That's good. I like. First of all, find an Odoo licensed IT partner and check out if it's matching. Of course, I think it's for you. It's clear, of course, but take time to talk with them. Take time to discuss where you want to go, what they are providing, which strategy they have, how far they maybe from the cultural way, do they speak your language, and there are a lot of points. So take your time to think about. Don't make quick decisions for nothing. Take your time, because it's really important later if you put all the data in. So you're in. But there's a good thing. We use that. It's easy to move your data from community to enterprise. So it's not another problem if you choose at first the community edition and then you cannot go to the enterprise. No, that's not the point. You can easily go, but it's an implementing thing, but not the data. Then make a plan which capacities, time and budget you can invest. I told already. Think about in which row. That's as well was today a point. Which applications, take your time, and there's maybe you don't think about that, but there's a lot to decide and to set up. And if you're not satisfied in the beginning with the Odoo system, maybe that's normal. But you have to decide a lot, you have to think about a lot, and all in all, it's a lot more included than you expect, because it's a huge ERP now, and so there are a lot of solutions maybe you don't know, and you need the correct partner. We are coming back to the first point. You need a good partner to work together. So my recommendation, because of really well-organized processes for your successful business, it needs time and budget, I told. And there is one thing more in your company. I'm lucky that I did this, not from the beginning, but after a few time, I decided to board on guys which are like-minded and which are interested in running the software in-house, running the Odoo system in-house. So you get more and more and quicker internal acceptance, because they are making the marketing inside your company to the other colleagues. So it's really important for your business in total. And there's one more thing, because Odoo is growing fast and developing fast. So train your other colleagues, train them regularly. The main word is regularly. Long-term success, it means regularly training on the Odoo system, so they are getting better and faster in the processes and faster in business, and this is earning more money at the end. So let's have a look to our Odoo partner, Samsa IT. They are located as well in the south of Germany, but they are acting in whole Germany and in the DACH region and maybe more. I don't know the complete strategy, of course, but they are really great guys. And if you want to implement and want to know more about them, there's the contact data, and of course I can say by now they are great guys with a very high level of customer orientation. So it's not on every business partner like that. So I brought this with me, why it is like that. Maybe you have seen the talks of the CEO from Samsung IT. Today it was the Energy Rocks, and yesterday maybe you have seen the ChatGPT. There were a lot of people here. If you're interested in this thing, they did a really good job in this part. Contact them, and you get asking anything about Odoo, including ChatGPT. That's the thing. So, boom, Odoo Enterprise Edition and the SH, the premium products, of course. Are they worth it? With Enterprise, maybe my talk is coming to this point. You get a full-fledged ERP. It's really complete. All the applications included, and they are including the mobile, the accounting, the document management, and something like that. I told you. And of course, you get the possibility to host your data at Odoo. Maybe you say that's not for me, that's not for us. I have a good data IT partner. Okay, that's good, that's fine, that's great if you have that. But for us, it was a really big criterion to find a partner where we get all our IT points, our IT things out of one single source. So Odoo is a really good partner in this thing. So you have your backups, you have your things all on one point, and it's really good organized and easy to use. Because it's really important that you concentrate your concentration on your own business. That's the main thing above the Odoo system. If you don't concentrate on your business, there is no money, there is no time, there is no budget for the software, and that's the main thing. So concentrate on your business and let do these special things and a partner. So my conclusion, maybe there are some things you know already. We are happy to found an ERP which is really flexible. I think there is almost no ERP which is that flexible, and it's coming more and more. Maybe think about the integration of Excel into the sales orders. Wow, it's crazy. We did a good decision to select Samsung IT. Thank you by here, and for the next times for implementing Odoo partner, we can host our data, and we are well prepared now for growing, and maybe other applications we need at some point, because the application store is huge. And Odoo is growing fast and developing a lot of things. It's like us, so it's a good match. And we are looking forward to use and to see more from Odoo. And I can definitely say and by now it's a match. Boom. Samsung IT, Febe and Odoo, it's definitely a match. Thank you very much for your attention. If you like, you can put in. Are there any questions?
Somebody is writing the first one, so we'll wait.
Ah, okay.
It's real time.
Yeah.
So I think he's asking about how long was the implementation and the phases to implement.
The phases?
About the implementation. How did you cut your flow?
The phases, yeah. Yeah, okay. We are starting from community, and we did an implementation around about 4 or 5 months, almost 6 months, depends on which phase you mean. And we are starting from the contact CRM and sales orders to the help desk, and afterwards we are changing, or we are switching to enterprise, and we did now an implementation of round about 1 year. And we are now implementing more and more. The project thing was almost half a year, but we are really deep into project. So we are developing a lot to our core process in our company. So this was a longer phase, and there are some smaller apps like an activity dashboard or help desk, inventory, purchase. That we are not completely ready, but it worked completely like I want to be, where I want to be. But we are running all the applications, and our complete company is now online, and the last persons are training at the moment. So after 1 year, we are really, really far.
So that's great. That's the last point you said in Odoo. We call that the nice to have. When you implement your flow and then you let the smallest points at the end.
Yeah.
And just the last question to add by myself.
Yeah, of course.
It was difficult to adapt your flows, your business to Odoo, or how was this point for you?
I think sometimes it's on every ERP. It's a little bit complicated, but there's one main thing for me. It's getting more clear. It's my first time here at the Odoo experience. You need the time to implement, and you have to convince all of your employees. This is a big thing, and you have to work. You have to make marketing inside your company, but. There is one main thing from I saw today and yesterday. Odoo is growing or developing fast, and by now, for now, my wish is it's a big desire. Maybe tomorrow we can switch to 18. But there are a lot of things which are coming, especially in the project as well. So maybe we can upgrade in a few months.
Yeah, for sure. That's take a little bit of time.
Yeah.
We have to, as you said, add up all the employees to do, and that's the
main point.
The start point.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.